Charles from Team COG coming at you guys here with some more Nekroz combos, and today we're going to showcase you guys some Aridbare combos, which I said in the last video that I would like to go in and touch more on, because now Aridbare, before we got the new support, wasn't too great, but now it's very much so a pseudo starter if it's paired with the correct Nekroz cards, which are all insanely searchable, because there's like 9 ways to get to these cards, if not more. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this type of content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, and hit that join button and support the channel directly. Also, if you want to help support the channel, Dueling Guard launched their Grand Line collection. Head on over to their website, use code COG5 at checkout, or the link in the description. A small part of the revenue goes to the channel, and again, as I've always say, everything that goes into the channel gets put back into it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and show you guys the combo. So today we're just going to start with Ariel here and Aridbare. I did make a big change to this list. I might do a huge discussion video talking about the approach now. I decided to forsake what I thought was the correct way, which was board breakers, for more hand traps. And I mean, I'll do a whole video explaining that, but essentially I got tired of getting interacted myself because I didn't play hand traps, eating hand traps and ending on like half boards and not having hand traps plus my inboard to counteract the opponent. Instead, I'm looking at said board breakers in the hand. Every now and then, you know, I'd get lucky and draw into essentially a super poly or like a droplets, and it wasn't super terrible, but they just really felt very lackluster compared to having like something like Ash Blossom and or Imperm, Droll, etc. But today's combo is very important because even if you aren't playing hand traps and you are playing board breakers, when you go into the post side, you want to be able to draw into your side deck cards. So both these combos are going to end on the same thing, where you end on a Aridbare plus a draw 2, and you get to add back 4 cards. So a huge shout out to my comment section. I can't remember your name at the moment, but you know who you are. You showed me the combo sequence with Aridbare plus Ariel, and I decided to sit and think, because I wasn't a big fan of Ariel, but I was like, man, can you do the same combo with Shirt? And sure enough, stuck at work, I was able to calculate the line. I was able to figure out you could do the same combo sequence with Shirt, and I think it's very worth mentioning, because in those all-important game number 3s, you really need to see your side deck. Or maybe you've been hand-trapped to death, and you're able to essentially draw 2 to replenish your hand, which draws you into more non-engine, more powerful extenders, etc. So we'll go ahead and start this combo. It's Aridbare plus Ariel. So you're going to start this combo by pitching Aridbare, tributing the Ariel to send Nekroz Mirror. Ariel will trigger, adding you advance. So when Ariel is tributed for card effect, she allows you to add any Nekroz non-ritual monster, which of course advance. We'll go ahead and banish the Mirror and the Aridbare to go ahead and add herself a Nekroz spell. We'll go ahead and add Nekroz Divine Mirror. Still a huge crime they did not print this in secret out of everything. But you're going to normal summon advance and trigger his effect to go ahead and summon out your Amelia. Amelia here is going to go ahead and add yourself Valkyris, which I think it's very important that this deck does play Valk.